Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Thank you for returning if you've already subscribed. Let's see, it's been a little while Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers, but I've missed you. I miss reading, you know this is a passion. I love conveying, I love just interpreting messages and allowing Spirit just to speak through me to whoever needs to hear the message. So if you don't know, I do this because I love it. I have a full-time job, so I do apologize for not being as consistent as I would like to be, but you're still always in my heart. Thank you so much for viewing my channel, and thank you for watching this video, because it's been a while. It's been a long while. Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers. Let me tell you, it's an honor to do this. It's an honor. I feel so good doing it. Let me see what messages you need to hear the most today. I'm not letting them just fly out. I'm cutting the deck. I've cut the deck for the last 3 readings, so I'm going to continue to kind of do it that way. Okay? Sorry, but your messages, your reading is very, like I think, I'm having a hard time talking, but to me, it seems as though you have a lot to say. Maybe not sure in what order, just wanting to get out a lot of things off your chest. Aquarius, Sun and Moon. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, and Moon. So you have a lot of things that you want to get off of your chest. Your overall energy would be isolation, feeling forced into being alone. Maybe this is kind of brought onto you. I find you're alone at this time. You are alone. Ooh. Alone in pain. You could be dealing with a Virgo that's left. If you're not dealing with a Virgo, you could be dealing with some sort of heartbreak. And you have no one to talk to about it. No one understands. No one can relate. Or at least you think no one can relate. You know, of course, because Aquarius is like the know-it-alls, and if I know, then no one else knows. Wow. Just really thinking about some sort of disappointment, some sort of betrayal, some sort of pain, some sort of heartbreak that you don't think anyone else can understand. You felt left out. You know, you weren't even looking for it because you were too busy licking your wounds, that you weren't even looking for the key that was right behind you, because you're just, this is how you're showing up in your environment. It's like if this was like the batter, you'd miss like 3 times in a row because your swing is weak. You're nonchalant about it. And I feel like you're showing up in your environment that way, whether or not you're aware of it. You look like you very much don't really care right now. Like you've lost some sort of drive for the material world. For at least the things you can see, hold, and feel and touch. It's a drive that's absent based off of not having something, obviously, but something that you just gave up on. And that thing that you gave up on has left you very stagnant, you know? You're blocking yourself. You're blocking your passion. You're blocking the creative energy. You possibly need to go and open that heart chakra again. Because with it showing like this, with a block, there's something within your heart that just needs to expand. It needs to feel again. And you're not. I mean, maybe you refuse to feel for this thing because you're not sure if you can have it. Wow, that's crazy to have that in your heart placement. You have the judgment. So you have judgment in reverse, something that you've put to rest. Again, this leads to some sort of just disappointment, something that you've wrapped up and decided you're not going to look back, and it's closed your heart. You can't create things anymore. You can't, and this is how you feel, right? This is, don't hang so heavy on my words because I'm just interpreting the message for the current moment. But you have every bit of power to change where you're going. This is just based off of your feeling where you're going at the time, right? So you have a loss of drive. You know, there's an apology, there's a beginning, there's a message that you kind of hung up on, you waited for, like a fool. Maybe you feel like a fool. You wanted to give equally to someone in the past. You wanted to share with them a gift. And I feel like you feel like a fool for waiting. But you're not. You're not a fool. You have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is coming out as where you're going, your future. Even though you feel very blocked right now, that's very interesting. Even though you feel blocked right now, you're moving towards the Two of Cups. Wow. I have to get a clarifier for that. Ace of Wands. So you have the Hangman. You could be dealing with Pisces. This is in Pisces season. You're just kind of at a standstill. I don't feel like you have any cards to play right now, Aquarius. I feel like you don't have any moves, should I say. You got plenty of cards, you just don't have any moves. The ball isn't in your court, you know. You've done what you can do. I'm going to get one clarifier for the Ace of Wands, because that Ace of Wands is very interesting in the reverse in your heart. I don't really like it being there. It's telling me you're missing some sort of opportunity and passion because you're blocking yourself. You're missing the opportunity for marriage and commitment. Four of Wands. I feel like you don't even think you can have it anymore, so you've lost that desire. That has to change. You know, the Five Wands in your heart, it's some sort of change that needs to just be brought up, for sure. Some sort of change. All right, so I'm merging timelines, right? So I'm going to have to break it down again in a way that I hope another reader can, or another viewer can pick it up, that I merge timelines, your past, present, future, based off of your feeling, your past, what you've created, and where you're going moving forward off of your feeling, off of your feelings. I just feel like I have to keep honing that in for you to understand my style of reading. You know, your past is what other people see, what you see, even what you choose to deny. And Aquarius, I feel like you're denying because you're a know-it-all, you know? I feel like you're denying the fact that you've given up on something that you don't see yourself able to achieve, you know? You don't think that you can have this. Maybe you don't think it was yours, and that's why you've given up on it. But you're still holding out. Maybe you don't like to admit that you're holding out. Maybe you don't want anyone to know that you're holding out. But you still have this apology. You still have this do-over. You still have this tiny bit of down payment for this investment. And you want it. You want it bad. You have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is where they predict you heading. Who wouldn't want to be there? What surprises me, though, is that this is the way you're feeling based off of it. You're feeling like a missed opportunity. You're feeling a block. That's all being removed, though. It has every bit to do with some sort of commitment that you don't see yourself able to achieve. But let's see where that's headed, because what's driving you now is something that you're not even focused on. What's driving you is a judgment in reverse. What's driving you is, I feel like this is the veil between two worlds. It's like really you, I mean, if you want to talk about the unknown, this would definitely be the card to me that represents the unknown. In the reverse, I mean, this is like you seeing yourself outside of yourself. This is you just plain out not knowing. Plain not knowing where you're going. And so I feel that in addition to you learning something, gaining something in a very uncomfortable state, right? Is your advice. It's very hard to say. There's a fine line between these two cards. This Judgment in reverse and this Two of Cups in reverse, right? I mean, in the upright. But this really, to me, speaks volumes about how I feel that the Aquarius collective is going to be the very first group of people to really challenge this practice of believing in things before they're actually seen. And so Aquarius, I know that this to me seemed like it was a kind of boring reading, I'll be honest. I felt very bored after reading it. I'm like, okay, Mel, this reading is going to sound very to someone. It's just going to be like, where's the jazz? Where's the fun in it? Aquarius, you don't have to believe me, but this is what I'm interpreting out of these cards, you know? Maybe you guys get something different, but what I'm getting, you're still holding out on something. You're still hopeful. There's a tiny little speck of hope, like it's a little glimmer of sunshine peeping through. And damn it, that's all you need. That's all you need. That little bit of hope. That little bit of hope. I hope you enjoyed the message. Please stay tuned for the next time I post a video. It won't be in a year, but just hold the faith for me, Aquarius. I love you. Bye.